Welcome to the programme. Europe is slowly starting a return to normal, with more countries easing lockdown restrictions and Brussels laying out an EU-wide roadmap for economic recovery. But Britain is bucking the trend and is expected to join France in announcing an extension of its confinement measures. That's despite both countries seeing a downward trend in COVID-19 related deaths. Katie Dartford has the story.
For the first time since the beginning of the epidemic, France reported a decrease in the number of COVID-19 patients at hospitals. For the seventh straight day, it's also seen a drop in patients being admitted into intensive care. Over 17,000 people have now died in France from COVID-19 in hospitals and nursing homes. To help the country through the crisis, the government announced a new list of €110 billion worth of economic measures, including financial help to low-income families. In the UK, the country recorded its fourth straight day of below 800 deaths in hospitals, taking the total to just under 13,000 people. The country's chief medical officer says they are probably reaching the peak of the epidemic.
I think it's very important we don't get to the point where we say, look at the numbers of deaths, that means we've passed the peak. But we do all think that this is flattened out. Sadly, we do think that high numbers of deaths will continue for certainly a short while on from where we are at the moment.
Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab is to set out plans today for an extension of the lockdown, potentially for another 3 weeks. As the rate of spread of infection continues to slow in Italy, the government is gradually allowing some businesses to reopen. Lombardy, the northern region hardest hit by the outbreak, has requested the resumption of its productive activities from May the 4th, the day after Italy's current coronavirus lockdown is due to end. And German Chancellor Angela Merkel plans to allow small shops to reopen as early as next week, but strict social distancing rules will be kept in place. Schools must stay closed until May the 4th and border controls will remain for another 20 days. But there are hopes that a restart to the Bundesliga season could be on the cards behind closed doors, with a ban on major events including football matches until the end of August.